You have prepared your CV, you find jobs to apply for software engineer, but you still find rejections and you don't know why you are getting rejected. You start to doubt yourself, like, okay, it might be my technical skills, or the company might need recommendations, I need to have friends in this company. And you start to think, okay, maybe I should ask them why they are not responding to me. And when you ask them why they might not respond, they might send you some reasons, and you start to think, okay, these reasons might not be valid. And you start to think, okay, I might not be valid for this job, like as a software engineer, and I shouldn't have taken this track. So in this video we'll cover essential skills that most developers, when they applying for jobs, usually miss, and that leads to their rejection in the end. So keep watching. So first problem is weak communication skills. So usually when applicants are doing interviews, they might lack good command of English, especially when they are applying for international companies, or they cannot communicate what's in their mind. Like they might be able to solve a problem and they know the solution, the steps, they could write the code, but they cannot communicate their solution. And it's essential when you are working in a company. Most probably you would be working in a team and you have to communicate your ideas with your colleagues and be able to explain it. If you cannot explain it, they might think, okay, this might be not a good developer, we shouldn't have hired him before. And this is very essential for good communication. So you should be able to communicate your ideas. People should be able to know what is your solution or what you would like to communicate to them. It is not just sending ideas, but as well receiving ideas from other people. You should be able to understand what's their problem, what they would like from you to give solutions to them. So this is very important for communication skills. And some tips to solve this problem: you could ask your friend, could you do a trial interview with me, ask me some questions and try to listen to my answers and make some notes about what I am doing wrong. Also, you could record yourself in front of a camera doing an interview and also collect information what you are doing wrong, how you can improve. You could also do pair programming with one of your developer friends and try to solve a solution and try to communicate ideas and try to wait until you be able to communicate the right sentence to the other colleague, not just sending ideas and try to explain and dash your ideas. You have to wait and form a good sentence and send it to your friend. You could also ask the interviewer for their consent for recording the interview, because you could collect live data or live information about how you actually behaving in the interview. Because in your friend you might be comfortable, but in front of the interviewer you might be a little bit anxious. So you could ask them for their consent. Could I record this interview, or at least record myself? I don't have to record you. So you can ask for their consent, collect notes about how you actually behaving in the interview and improving the interview process for yourself. Another one which could even appear on your resume is that you are identical to other candidates who are applying for that job. So the problem starts with that everyone now knows that developers are making good money, and everyone starts to learn software engineering and start to learn programming languages. So employers now receive thousands of CVs and they don't know, okay, this one is good, this one is bad. Every one of them learn React, learn Angular, learn JavaScript, learn Python. Everyone is identical to everyone. So you might be missed out if you don't have something to make your CV or application unique to other applicants. One of the things you could improve in this case is to build something from zero to hero, basically an application that people might be using or actually using in this case. Like I have a friend who built an application that had 1 million downloads, another one who have thousands of active users who are visiting this website. So try to build something people are actually using or intend to use in the end, or have end users who are using it. Like for me, as an example, I have built 60 projects for 35 clients in 10 different countries. This is until now, and this put an edge in my CV or application when I apply for jobs. So you have to make something unique for yourself to make yourself appear more vivid to the employers who are seeing your application. Another one is lack of practical experience, and it might be connected to the previous skill as well, is that you might have languages only, you have a lot of frameworks, you know every one of them, but you haven't applied for a practical projects, which may lead that you don't know what problems, or how the problems are going to be solved, like what are the problems and how they are going to be solved in this case. And this leads to that you don't have practical experience at the end, like something you have applied with your own hands, not just a project that you have watched, but you have sort of an idea and build it from zero to hero in this case. So try to think of something to build, put it on GitHub, people to use it, get feedback, read documentations. Eventually you have to gain practical experience. This is very essential even for junior developers. Like, yeah, you might not have worked in a workplace, but you still have to have a project to apply with and show that you have good experience that employers would like to hire you in this case. Another one, which is very big problem, which is ego, that you might think, okay, I am the smartest guy, I cannot solve all the solutions, other people don't understand what is my solution, and they are basically stupid in this case for you. So this causes a very toxic situation or a toxic environment in the workplace. So you have to be humble. Like, it's not like you have to be humble, but you have to control your ego if you have an ego, because many developers might build this problem because most of their friends and people who are around them don't understand how computer even works sometimes. So you might think, okay, I am not just understand how computer works, I also program them and build something magical. So you can gain that, okay, I believe that I knew everything and no other one could understand my thoughts and how smart I am. So you have to acknowledge if you have this problem, solve it, and try to control it, and be humble. Try to actively listen to other people's ideas, gain insight. So active listening in this case would lead to you to improve as a developer and become a better one. So control your ego, try to be humble, and listen to other ones. Last one is unfit company. So basically you could already knew good languages, you already applied for projects, you know a lot of frameworks, you have everything settled, and you are a very good developer. But when you apply to a company, you might not be fit for the environment there, you might not fit in the culture itself or the team itself. So you need to think of yourself as a very expensive suit. So when you would like to buy an expensive suit, you try to find the one that fits you, fits the occasion itself. It is very nice, it's very comfortable. It's the same with developers. So when companies are trying to find good suit or good developer in this case, they are trying to find the one who would fit the environment, who would work greatly in the team, who would improve it at the end. So basically you shouldn't apply for every company you find in LinkedIn, for example, or job posts. So try to find the companies that would adhere with your values, with your goals, with your career in the end. So for example, you might would like to work in companies that work in food transportation or transportation in general, or in high-tech companies like maybe Intel, AMD, or you would like to work in companies that work in games. So try to find the companies that you would enjoy working in, that you would like to continuously stay in this company for a long term. I hope this video provided value to you and give you some insights why you might be getting rejected during the interviews, and give you also tips on how to improve as a developer and eventually to get a job offer. If you have any questions, things you would like to ask, please leave them in the comment section and I will answer them, and see you in the next video. Ciao!